Grant, your thoughts on that one tonight?
A sensational performance. It had a bit of everything, really. I thought for maybe 30-35 minutes we were outstanding. Probably the best I've seen us in a long time. In terms of how we controlled the ball, how we got on the ball, we made things happen, we created chances. We're playing against a good team. Obviously, a bit of momentum from the result on Saturday, their first game, and a new manager. As the game went on, they brought some of their bigger names on to the team, but they were strong anyway. I think they only made 5 changes. But I just couldn't be more proud of the players tonight. The fans who came to watch us and see that performance. We've come to a top championship team, a team that just missed out in the top 6 last year and went toe-to-toe with them. The amount of efforts we had at goal and final third entries and how we played and how we blocked and how we defended to keep a clean sheet towards the end as well when the fourth official put 10 minutes up. It was a top class performance.
The intensity both on and off the ball just seemed perfect from the start.
The energy of the team was outstanding. It really was, and I've said to you before, this group is strong. We feel like the group is strong, and we don't have any second team. We've got a group of first team players, and I think we showed that tonight. How we can make the changes and the boys come on the pitch and just look as they played every game last season, this season. So I'm just so pleased. There was some top performance out there, but overall the team performance to a man was top drawer.
You say 11 changes, no rustiness at all from people who haven't had.
No, we looked really sharp. We looked athletic. We looked as quick as championship players, which was really pleasing. We've had a really good pre-season, like I said to you, and a really good off-season programme leading into pre-season. I think that just showed everything tonight.
Touch on Ian Lawler and some of the saves he pulled off tonight.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Lawsy, he's a really good goalkeeper, Lawsy, top goalkeeper, and he's been with us now this is his 3rd year. When we brought him back, he was brilliant. I know when the club got promoted from League 2 to League 1 under Darren, he had an outstanding season. So Lawsy, he just finds himself a little bit unlucky. But I know I've got 2 goalkeepers that I can rely on in terms of senior goalkeepers, with 2 really good young ones backing them up. So yeah, some really good saves, particularly the one I think in the first half where he tipped it around the post was a brilliant save, and all night he looked clean and calm, and his kicking was good. So yeah, I think Kyle, Lawsy, Timmy, the goalkeeping department can be proud of that performance tonight. I know I'm mentioning them, but they are a department, and they all, I can hear Timmy at the end there, come on Lawsy, keep a clean sheet. That's just what we're about as a team.
You touched on it as well, but other players playing a really big part in that clean sheet as well, the blocks and that at the end, but a really composed defensive performance all night.
Yeah, it was a really good performance. We know they play in a certain way in that 3-box-3, and we made them change in the first half. They went with the 2 up top and stopped Ben Close getting on the ball, so we wanted to sort of counter that in the second half by having 2 more midfield players onto the ball and 2 at the top. We did it at certain spells. We got Damola coming into pockets, Gibbo came into pockets, we caused him some problems. I'm pleased with all the goals that we've scored. They're really, really good finishes and good goals. I think the second one was an outstanding. I think it was the second one. Wasn't it?
For Damola.
Yeah, the first one and the second one actually were 2 really good goals in terms of the build-up. And then obviously the 2 goals in the second half from Gotzi and Tom. Really good finishes, both off their weak foot.
Sharing them round as well, the goals.
Yeah, it was pleasing. We could have had more. Joe's hit the post with some other opportunities where we probably could score. But like I say, overall, we were the level of performance and the level of attitude of the team tonight was really, really good.
We talk about keeping that momentum going, keeping that good feeling going. It's not a bad way to do that tonight. Yeah,
we just keep going. We keep going on to the next one. I said to the boys there, I said, look, we've got a busy time coming up, a busy period, some big games in our league coming up, and like I mentioned to you before, the league is our bread and butter. It is. It's everything for us. This is a nice little distraction from the league for a day or 2, but the Wickham game is really, really important for us on Saturday, and we'll have a look at the boys overnight tomorrow, get back in Thursday, and we'll focus straight onto that Wickham game.
In terms of people putting their hands up for a place in that side, everybody's giving you a headache tonight.
I've got a headache every week, Liam, and I think you see why. We don't have any weak players, I feel, in the team. I think we've got 2.5 teams I think, that's capable of playing in League One. And I'm talking about the young players that we've got out on loan, the Casper Williams, the Sam Browns. We've got a lot of players who I think can all play on our team. Will Flint's another one. And I'm really pleased with the group. The group is strong. It's competitive. They all get on with each other. There's no soaping or mucking around and moping around, I should say, when they're not playing. They all stand by each other. They all support each other. We've got a group of staff that will support them, and hopefully that leads us to good things.
As cup nights go in your career as a manager, where does this one rank?
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. It's up there. I remember beating Aston Villa away in the FA Cup when I was at Peterborough 3-1, which was they were a championship team at the time as well, which was a good night. But yeah, in terms of performance, I think the performance here tonight had everything. I think we showed our energy, we showed our aggression, we showed our quality, we showed our togetherness to defend our goal towards the end when they came at us a wee bit. And ultimately, for me, like I said to you, and I say it again, it was a top performance from us tonight. You mentioned them earlier, but the supporters tonight, unbelievable. Like, I know it's not just round the corner, it's an hour and a half away, but to see well over 1,000 of them here tonight, I think there was supporting the team again is outstanding. The boys really appreciate that, and credit to the Middlesbrough fans as well, the ones behind the goal. They were singing still at the end there with their team, and that's what it's all about. People come and supporting their team, win, lose or draw. For us, we'll try our best to make them happy all the time.